A few weeks ago, I released a video called How the Radical Left Dehumanizes the Right, and dozens of people said that I misrepresented the radical left. I strawmanned them and I was dishonest with my depiction of them. Which is funny because one of these leftists I featured in the video, he reacted to it on a live stream. He absolutely owned me. He debunked me. He crushed me by saying, I'm correct. He agreed with the things I said, and then he proceeded to do all the things I claimed about the left on stream. Whenever I made a claim about what the left thinks, I stated their beliefs. 9 times out of 10, he would agree with me and he would say based or true. Their goal is to simply radicalize, polarize, and isolate their own audience.
Based. No. We should not have discourse with people who have shit opinions. I don't want discourse with those people.
We're supposed to punch Nazis. But you know what Nazis are also? They're fascists. Nazis are fascists, but what is fascism, you may ask?
Dog, everybody dies and you make the world worse. So if you die, then the world is slightly less worse. I don't want people to kill you. Okay, I don't think that you should be killed.
I don't want to kill you.
I would much prefer, like, that's literally like, it's not like I actively want you. I would so much more prefer that you reform and become a better person. But in lieu of that, you are making the world the worst place, and I wouldn't care if you disappeared.
In this one clip, I literally repeated what he said before he stated it.
He's saying that I call everybody else Nazis and fascists, which I do, because they all disagree with me.
Means to me, and what fascism means to me is simply whatever I disagree with.
True, see, I told you.
How did I do it? Well, it's because my claims about the radical left are true. And these communists, they agree with me. Exactly as fascists again? Literally everybody who voted for Trump. Half of the American population.
True.
That is fascist. But wait, if you're fascist, that means you're a Nazi. And if you're a Nazi, it's good if bad things happen to you. You see what I mean?
True. Listen, I don't want bad things to happen to Trump voters, okay? At the same time, if something bad happens as a result of Trump to a Trump voter, I don't care. Yeah.
Yep, he says that it's based if bad things happen to you if you vote for Trump. He said it as a joke, right? It was just a joke, right? Now, it could be that these things are jokes, like he says. But the problem is, it is the same radical left that is fine with telling people that they're not allowed to make jokes because of their harmful impact. You're not allowed to joke about so many things because this has a real-world impact on people, on society at large. This is the same guy to get butthurt over Trump making a joke about Kamala and Biden.
Joe Biden became mentally impaired. Kamala was born that way.
Holy shit. So he actually is just calling her the R slur without calling her that. Like, that's just ableism.
If you think about it.
Yet he's perfectly fine with making quote-unquote jokes about attacking half of the population. You're openly fine with just calling anybody you disagree with a Nazi and then immediately posting that we should hit those quote-unquote Nazis. So if that's the case, what does it say about you when you're fine with joking about harming people you disagree with? What does that say? That's a glorified way of just saying, we need to attack people I disagree with, regardless of what they actually are. Comedy, after all, is just a way of safely talking about and discussing uncomfortable truths. Imagine if I pulled these exact same tactics that Alec Gunter agreed to and found funny with the mental gymnastics of calling Trump supporters Nazis. I made that whole correlation and he agreed to it. Imagine if I did that to the left, though, which we certainly can. Imagine if I said, rape is bad. But you know who were rapists? Soviets. Soviets were known for the greatest mass rape in history. But you know what the Soviets were? They were communists and socialists. Oh wait, that's bad. Because you know what socialists are? They're Soviets. And you know what the Soviets were? They were rapists. Imagine if the right did that to you, Alec Gunter. Imagine if the right just called you a bunch of rapists. That would be horrible and wrong, and it would be untrue. Though according to Alec Gunter's logic, he wouldn't be opposed to calling people things like that he just disagrees with. After all, that Trump supporter that randomly got shot, he said that we don't know if he abused his children. We don't know that or not.
For all we know, he was a fucking child, okay? I'm not saying he was. We have no evidence that he was. But, like, conservatives are far more likely to be child. Like, we don't know, but, like, it's possible. It's possible. So, like, yeah, I mean, like...
Flawless logic right there. Not only is he demanding evidence to disprove a claim he's making about them, you need evidence to prove that you're not a child. which is backwards. But it's really funny. He's extremely inconsistent about this because if we were consistent, we could make some really funny claims that he would not agree with. But let's play along with his logic. He says that conservatives are more likely to abuse their children. So if something bad happens to them, who knows? Maybe they were a child abuser. You don't know. We don't have evidence to prove that they weren't. Let's apply that exact same logic. But instead, this time, a black person dies to a police officer. If we used Alec Gunter's logic and reasoning, we could say, well, who cares? It was just a black person. Black people are more likely to be criminals and commit crime. And we don't know if this person was a criminal. We don't have any evidence to support that they weren't a criminal. Flawless logic right there, Alec Gunter. You just justified racial stereotypes. After all, it's fine as long as the statistics back you up. But he's not going to agree to that because he doesn't think that far ahead. And he's not honest nor logically consistent because he's an idiot. But it's really funny, he constantly says over and over, I don't condone violence. Trust me, bro, I don't condone violence. But what does he have to say about violence? What's his opinions on it? Why shouldn't you condone violence according to him? Thankfully, he gives us our reason right here. They don't overtly condone violence. They don't. That would get them banned off of YouTube.
This weekend!
They could possibly be imprisoned because that's
Yeah, I don't condone violence.
illegal. And the left is not known for being brave, mind you.
It's also practical to not go to jail. Like that's practical. Like I can't do shit from jail or prison. Like that's a practical choice as well. Even if I did condone violence, which I don't, I literally like this is not like I don't condone violence, guys. Don't hurt people. It's not worth it, and you'll get in trouble, and it's usually bad. Don't do that. But like if I did condone violence, okay, like. Shit, I just lost my train of thought. Ah! Okay, I was saying it's a practical choice. Sorry. So, like, even if I did condone that, like, I wouldn't condone it, like, openly. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do that because I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
According to him, it's usually bad. But first and primarily, it's impractical. Literally what I said in the video. These people are cowards, and the reason why they don't openly condone violence is not because it's immoral, it's because it's impractical, or rather, it will get you thrown in prison. Which is funny because according to him, if we literally apply what he says, that means we can't take what he says at face value. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide what he actually believes, whether he means it or not, or he's simply saying it to be legally safe. If he was a radical communist that wanted to kill Christians, the people he hates, he flat out said, then he wouldn't overtly say it. You would have to read into it, especially considering how he says it's usually wrong to advocate for violence. It's only usually wrong. It's kind of gray with him. He loves things that are gray. When it comes to calling people fascist, he loves that being gray because it makes it easy to label people he disagrees with a horrible, evil thing. So why wouldn't he make violence morally gray? That means we have to inspect and read into what he says to figure out what he truly believes, especially when you laugh at a person having death threats made against them.
People like her, they deserve a bullet. They really do.
Ooh, the fucking way.
I do not condone violence.
Yeah, when a guy says we should blow out your brains for saying one word, that's so funny, haha, hee hee. Tell me, Alec Gunter, what's so funny about it? If you're laughing at them, you probably don't think it's that big of an issue if something happens to them.
Like, I'm fearful of your children, and I hope that they get removed.
Good! They should call CPS! She called a 4-year-old the N-word! Yeah, call CPS. Sure. Fuck it. Like, yeah, that's what we're supposed to do, right?
You explicitly stated and agreed that her children should be taken away from her because she called a child an N-word. My goodness, if that's the case, Alec Gunter, Lord forbid you go into a Call of Duty lobby where tons of black kids are getting called the N-word. You would probably get a heart attack from that, and it wouldn't be caused by your diabetes. Again, guys, where am I misrepresenting the left? I said this is what they believe. I said this is what they do. I said this is how they think, and he confirmed all of it. If you think I'm manipulating the video, I'm leaving things out, I'm going to link his video, his live stream if he still keeps it up, in the description. Feel free to watch it yourself. He says he's against advocating for violence, not because it's immoral, usually. He didn't mention morality at all. No, just it's impractical. But let's say that he was in favor of violence. Who would it be against exactly? It'd probably be against the people he hates. Probably be against just Christians. That's the problem he has with me. He said in his video, he hates me.
Like, shut the f up, man, okay? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I'm fine with hating you, and I'm fine admitting that I hate you. You're a stain on the internet. F you. Say it back. Put.
Why? Well, it's because I'm a Christian, and he says that I hate gay people simply because I'm Christian. He equates being Christian to hating gay people. According to him, you don't need anything else.
I still believe that he hates gay people, and he can say that it's not hating, I just think it's immoral. Yeah, you hate gay people, dude. You think they're going to hell, all right? If nothing else, you believe that your God is sending gay people to hell. If that's not hatred, I don't know what is. Because you love your God. And if your God is sending people to hell, and you still love him, then you must hate the people going to hell. I don't know how else I can interpret that.
And just so you know, this guy is incredibly dishonest and uncharitable, meaning it would be wrong of me to be very charitable for him. If he's going to hold me and people like me to such a high level of scrutiny, you have to do the same for them. He literally, in my video, hinted at the idea that me giving a hypothetical of a white woman being killed by a black guy, but she called him the N-word right before it happened. He literally hinted at the idea that the examples I gave in the video were racist, that only such a racist person would even think of such a thing. That's how much scrutiny he's putting me under.
That's a scenario that I would think about and put to paper. A white woman's being killed by a black man. And this is, don't worry, I'm not racist, okay? But just imagine, if you will, a white woman being killed by a black man, okay? Just imagine that, and I'm not racist, and I promise you. Now listen, just hear me out. Now that I'm definitely still not racist...
Yet when it comes to people he agrees with, like Hassan, when Hassan explicitly advocates for the death of landlords, he's incredibly charitable. Oh, we can't read too deeply into that, nah.
Well, my understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, kill those in a video game, sorry. Holy shit.
Lord help us. That's our guy. That's our guy, right? Look at him go. Smooth save, man. I don't actually believe that Hassan has a bloodlust.
Hassan wouldn't actually do that. No, he wouldn't actually kill anybody. What a great guy. No, when Hassan says that it's better for white Christian women to get... That's a little too far. Now, he's going on the edge a little bit there, man.
At least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date to other billionaire, millionaire failed daughters is, like, in some respects, a little bit better.
So let's recap.
That's wild. That's a wild thing to say. My boy Hassan. He's always got spicy takes, man. He's like, dude, that is like so spicy. Base take? I don't think it was a base take. Listen, that's pretty spicy. Like, I don't know how I feel about that one. Like, he tried to word that carefully, but at the same time, I'm like,
I can't defend him on that one. No, I could with the landlords because I'm a filthy communist. But with this one, nah, the optics wouldn't look so great with that. These are the people we're dealing with. When it comes to their own side, they're blind. They will not look any further. They're going to have an unlimited amount of charity. When it comes to South Africa, when they say to white people, nah, it's just metaphorical again. Don't read too deeply into it. When Hassan says death to landlords, nah, like he probably doesn't mean it. He wouldn't do it. But when it comes to me saying, if a black man kills a white woman, we got to read into that as a very covert racist thing. Yeah, why would I think about that? I'm probably a horrible, evil person for that. Yeah, saying that makes me racist. And racist people are evil and bad. Unless you're left-wing, then it's fine to talk about and think about white women who are Christian getting raped. Only then is it fine. Again, we cannot be charitable, lenient with people who hold us to such high standards. We need to hold these people to their own standards. And if you read deeply into anything he said in this video, you would know he's lying about what he believes. He believes a lot more that he is not saying. I mean, he's fine with overtly saying he hates you, and he doesn't care when horrible bad things happen to you, and when people make death threats against you, yeah, he's just gonna laugh it off. It's really funny to him. These are the people we're dealing with, and they need to be called out. But what would I know? I'm just a dishonest right-wing guy. All I do is misrepresent the left. I couldn't possibly understand what they believe. All I do is curate this echo chamber. And if you want to be part of that echo chamber, be sure to subscribe. Again, thank you so much for these new subscribers. Also, special shout out to so many people. There have been people on Reddit and Twitter who have been sharing my video. Like, they take the full video, they download it, and then they just post it on Reddit. And there are a lot of people finding it this way. And I just want to say, whoever those people are, thank you so much. There are also people sharing it on Twitter, and it's like, I am incredibly grateful to all of you who are sharing it and getting the videos out there. Really, that is like the best thing you could do for this channel. Also, special thanks to Achito and Tectone. Like, they watched my videos and like they really enjoyed them and giving a lot of support to them. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That's literally the best thing you could be doing if you want to help me grow. And I just feel incredibly blessed. If you would have asked me 2-3 weeks ago what my goal was, where I really wanted to get in terms of YouTube, I would have told you 10,000. I was so excited for that. And we're almost at 40,000 now. It's insane. And it has to do in large part because so many people are sharing the videos. Like, thank you so much. Genuinely. You are doing this channel a big service. Thank you so much. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye.
This might have been one of the best videos I've ever watched in the history of this platform. Very thought-provoking, very well made, very well presented. I love this shit. Great fucking video, Remnant. This really underlies the current issue with society and people being at each other's throats over things that they should just be having a normal conversation over. It's out of fucking control, and I really appreciate you uploading that. Like, comment, subscribe.